Why Namibia?
Welcome to Mars.
My wife hates the word epic, but it probably would be a time to use it.
So why Namibia? Well, the only reason we're here is actually because of Sam McConnell, because in COVID, almost 5 years ago, he gave me a call and said, I'm a desert expert, I know Namibia like the back of my hand, and I'd love to run a paramotor expedition there with you. And obviously, I said yes.
Hi everyone, we're on the way to the first camp, and look at the size of this beast. I see you there.
The roads in Namibia have got this, in some places, this weird quality whereby you turn a corner and suddenly there's a big reveal. There's a new vista, a new landscape.
And here we are at Roy Sands after about a 4 or 5 hour drive from Windhoek. Absolutely spectacular coming over the Gamsberg Pass. It's beautiful here after all the rain. There's so much grass, it's super green. The boys are nearly got all of the motors set up for our first flights tomorrow morning.
The locations of the campsites have been like something from a movie set.
Oh yeah, baby! Director from Namibia!
So 6 AM, as you can see, it's still pretty much dark. There's absolutely zero wind. It's been a great night out, sleeping in the open air, just with this little roof over us. And yeah, now we're going to have our first flight.
That's it. Perfect conditions at the moment, so we need to get to the airfield and set up and get ready to go.
First morning, everyone is buzzing.
It's just beautiful.
Patrick's going up to test the air, first flight of the whole trip.
So the first pilot's in the air, Patrick. However, wind's not ideal, it's quite a narrow runway, so we're going to take a few other pilots
Alex.
about 10 minutes away to another site.
Perfect for flying.
Have fun. We're in Namibia!
That was the best flight I've ever had.
Absolutely stunning up there. Amazing.
Really just to come from learning to paramotor in summer last year to actually being here now, sort of 6 to 9 months later, I just can't believe it.
Big smiles. Very nice, very happy to be here. Feel so lucky.
So we've got just a perfect breeze, so I'm very happy.
The desert itself, because of the way it works, the southwest prevailing wind from the southwest is blowing the sand inland all the time. So the sand is marching out to sea, or the desert is marching out to sea. So every year Namibia gets a little bit bigger. So the older the shipwrecks, the further inland they are. So they keep finding these Portuguese caravels from the 1700s.
So you've got shipwrecks
inside sand dunes, yeah, in the desert.
We've just had a bit of a flat tyre incident. The good news is we have 2 spare and some very clever people that can rectify the situation we're currently in, which is stuck in the middle of the desert, in the middle of nowhere. But it's all good.
We heard a hiss, quite a loud hiss.
How many paramotor pilots does it take to change a tyre?
It all depends, okay? If it's below 50s, probably 2 or 3, but above 50s is being a challenge.
Great success.
Success, apart from Mike's gone walkabout into the desert somewhere, so we're going to leave him.
You know, I really enjoy seeing people's reactions to the landscape here. Every day is different, every 20 minutes is different. Everybody finds something of interest here.
Towards these mountains, then you turn in. So this is SkyWeek Namibia HQ.
Well, this is Sussus or Cesarium ATC actually, right on the edge of the Naucliffe Park. This is where the Dune Sea starts and carries on 100 kilometres to the coast. So these guys should be getting the most amazing view.
Oh yeah, the view is beautiful. Yeah, it really is quite something. Yeah, it's gorgeous country, gorgeous country.
This is an amazing sport, and this is an amazing country, and the combination, I'm not sure can be beaten.
All right, guys.
So it's 5:30 and we're going to head up to the edge of, well, just out of the national park, and we're going to fly north to Solitaire.
The safety first decision was made that the majority of the group are going to sit this one out. Alex, Patrick and myself are going to give it our best efforts.
Radio check, radio check.
And that flight had everything. It was something that I believe that Alex and I, and hopefully my future lifelong friend Patrick, will be talking about for years. It was a special one.
With the road beneath us, that for me was eye-wateringly beautiful, and I did shed a tear. Absolutely incredible. I fucking loved it.
Just had an awesome A to B flight, landing here in Solitaire. It's about 9:15 and the thermal's starting to punch off. It is hot, and you have different wind directions, within a 50-metre distance. So trying to bring in James now it's a challenge. He's good. He's a good pilot. He'll be fine. extreme weather right now. Had about 3 thunderstorms all converge around us, and these enormous gust fronts have just arrived with rain in the damn desert.
I've never seen anything like it. Right out here, it's literally right on the edge of the Dune Sea. And the whole camp's just a river now. Swimming pools inside tents. But then we made the most of it. We went into the bar and we had a nice meal, had some cold drinks and then cracked on the next morning.
That was absolutely mental. But now we have a beautiful evening. It's lovely. We used to this in Wales. And we love rugby so much. We're shite at it, but we play anyway. Beautiful, spectacular show. And now, follow me. The sunset. And a beer to commemorate this beautiful, spectacular event. Cheers.
So it looks like the winds have dropped, so I'm just going to hop up and test the conditions, and if it's good we're going to start getting people up. Wind's quite strong but it's smooth, so no cross country today sadly, but hopefully we can get people in here.
Seeing it from the ground is one thing, but when you're seeing it from 2,000, 3,000 feet, it's unreal. It's just an amazing experience.
Yeah, the wind is very strong, but I have full tank and full belly, so I can penetrate a little bit. Also, it's size 20. Yeah. A beautiful place, stunning.
And everyone has flown, and that's what's made today a big success. Now we want to keep this show on the road, make sure we get to the coast, and who knows, it might be flyable again this evening. If not, it will be up the coast tomorrow, heading towards Henties Bay.
Henties Bay, yeah.
Henties Bay. So this is the Quiseb River. We drove through it 3 days ago, totally dry, and after the massive thunderstorm last night, all the water's come off the high plateau and it's just created this amazing flood here. We're just stopping for lunch in the shade because this is our last bit of shade for the next 4 hours.
We've been moving around in this epic Mercedes truck from the 50s or something.
Like the journeys from A to B have been just as good as the paramotoring, really.
You're getting bounced along, we're seeing the animals, it's fantastic.
Big up to Francois, our heroic driver.
Driving through the middle of the Namibia desert, it's raining, but there's not actually a cloud above us. It's bizarre.
Alright, we are here on Skeleton Coast. We're waiting because the predominant wind is going to come from that direction, and we're going to fly 63 or 65 kilometers to that direction.
So it's colder on the coast than it is in the desert, that's for sure.
are worrying about rain in the desert. So that's life.
It's challenging, to say the least.
The weather has turned at last. Great.
Nice linear sort of route up the coast.
So everyone's in the air, and it's the first time that all 10 of us have gone off on a cross-country flight. So yeah, we're going to catch them up now.
Okay, so that's the whole team airborne, moving north up the Skeleton Coast towards Henty's Bay. All of the support vehicles are now loaded up, chasing up the coast to try and catch them up before they land at the DLZ at Henty's. So yeah, it's looking a bit dicey there to start off with, but everybody's up.
I think it's a lot of people do not believe in God, but really, after you fly here, you have to believe in something. The creation is just amazing.
And then flying up the Skeleton Coast, then we even saw a wreck, you know, so that was pretty cool.
It's really nice. That was an A to B, the first ever A to B I'd ever done.
That was an awesome 60k cross country from Swakopmund right up to Henty's Bay. Just awesome. I got like 76, 77k ground speed, was pretty damn good. Flying over that wreck was amazing. Wind's picked up, but it's perfect for ridge soaring, and it's still kind of nice and laminar. So I'm going to chuck young Marcus here off a sand dune.
Sounds like a plan.
It's good actually. It's always nice teaching 17-year-olds. They listen to you, they're fit, you do as they're told.
That was awesome. Put an engine on me.
It's you can't describe the feeling. It's unreal. You feel like a bird.
So we're in pretty much the middle of the Messum crater, and we're just discussing that we haven't seen a car, any other vehicle apart from the 3 vehicles in our group, for over 3 hours since we left the coast road. And I can't remember a time when I've ever experienced that. Obviously for Sam, it's an old hat, but that's pretty unique, not seeing another vehicle for that period of time. Shows you how remote we are.
It could be $3,000 over here.
Yeah.
Overground or oversea them? So this is the Messum crater in Damaraland. So this is getting pretty, well, very, very remote here now. So we're now going to backtrack into the crater itself, so the guys can take off, get a bit of altitude, and see the amazing scenery, geology, geography.
Yet to be determined how easy the takeoff's going to be, but once we're in the air, this is what we get to enjoy. 23-kilometer crater.
The place is amazing. It's the first time everyone is gonna fly on Mars.
I was actually in tears. I was looking out over that crater and it just blew me away.
you just see these fabulous dunes and canyons, and you don't know whether to go up to 4,000 feet and admire the view from on high, or get down low and like do a Luke Skywalker canyon run. And frankly, I did both.
The word is otherworldly. The country is otherworldly, but the Messum crater is totally like being on the surface of Mars. It is epic.
It's mad. I haven't got Shakespearean language for you right now. I'm a little bit overcome.
It's wicked, absolutely wicked. You can't really, it becomes like timeless.
That is nirvana. That was emotional, it was gorgeous. I didn't know where to look. Just mind-blowing.
Just reflecting on the gorgeousness of and the immenseness of the crater.
I'm never going to paramotor again because I've just flown.
Completed it.
The most amazing sight in the world. I can't imagine anything more breathtaking.
I think is the mecca of paramotor. Not just the flying, it's the place, the adventure, the expedition, the survival. Alright guys, we just put everyone in the air and we're gonna try to pass them to find the landing zone close to the town we choose.
Aridness and the breathtaking beauty of the desert really has to be seen to be believed.
It's like something from Mad Max.
I mean, the views are just 360. The challenge is trying to actually spot anywhere where people have made a mark, of which there are very, very few.
It's special here, isn't it? Very unlike home, very unlike anything we've all flown before. Very cool.
Absolutely lovely. Managed to land the bugger, managed to taxi it on the ground. Could have gone again. Refuel on the run and keep going. Loved it.
Final night of wild camping. I'm pole monitor. It should take me 3 days to qualify for this role. I'm very pleased with myself.
For me, I particularly like this camp because I used to, on my time off, I used to come here. I'd be camping out most of the time. On my days off, I would still come here and camp out with my mates and bring some beers and have a braai, and I'd just sit and enjoy this amazing spot.
in the complete boonies, surrounded by nothingness, endless nothingness. And yet there we are, living in relative comfort and luxury. My New Year's resolution to myself, almost rolling year on year, is to see more sunrises and sunsets. This trip has delivered.
The winds just drop a little bit, so it's perfect, and we're gonna go rock and roll.
Pretty amazing place for our final morning flight though.
I don't want to accept it's the final one. There must be more. The wind's going to drop and we're going to have another one. But if it was a corker.
Just flying with experienced pilots and having, you know, Alex and Ricardo just riding shotgun is just brilliant actually. Yeah, I feel I've learned absolutely loads.
It's not often that I get 7 days on the trot when I can fly. To be able to do that and in a country like Namibia is, yeah, really golden times actually.
And next time they're doing something like this, I'm going to be up there.
That's a wrap. It's the final flying day done, our final camp broken. It's now off to comfort.
Cold beers, swimming pools.
Well done mate, see you mega. Cheers. Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Smile, you're in Africa.